Hey folks, welcome back. Today we're playing Nebulous Fleet Command. Let's get started. We are loading into a mission that we just begun, and we've been told that we are hunting a carrier, and we just picked up 2 beam destroyers to add to our fleet. I have a feeling that the beam destroyers are mostly defenseless against bombers sent from the carrier. We haven't seen the carrier yet. We don't know exactly where it's at, but it's hiding somewhere on the board. So we're going to have to send out our sundials and try to find it without getting the sundials killed by enemy fighters. Should be an interesting match. I'm thinking we probably are going to want to switch the cruiser to RPF rounds. We're paused right now.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
See if I can... I don't know how to switch weapons without actually shooting. um... I think if I hit that, it takes a couple seconds for it to switch over, and if I cease fire, hopefully it'll still be on the RPF. I think it worked. Okay. And then let's take a look at our guy here to see what he's doing on his flight deck. We've got 4 things prepping for launch. That's the katanas. That's we launched a larger combat air patrol than normal. Did we lose a sundial? Oh, we had... Or did I launch one already? I already launched one. Okay, here we go. Sundial looks like hasn't been given orders yet. Let's go here. And I don't want to be right on top of that rock there. Oh, there's like a factory. What the heck is this thing? A big tower of some kind. Okay. Let's go, like, here. For now. And we'll obviously change that later based on what we see. And then we got this guy on home guard. I think I'm okay having him guard the flagship for now, or do I have him guard this guy? Let's have him guard the flagship. And then we're having our 2 destroyers pull back here. I'm going to see what they're armed with real quick. They do have defenders, so they're not completely hopeless against bombers, just mostly. Gonna have this guy back up this way and kind of rejoin our fleet here. And let's keep him pointed. Doesn't matter too much which way he's pointed, probably. Not really. Not right now. And then this guy, we're going to have him... I'm going to join our main fleet here. Okay. Let's see what we can get into here.
Ready.
Debating whether to launch a second wave of fighters right away. Okay, we got our first wave of fighters out. That's good.
Got a job for us?
Oh, we got a, was one. What is the hotkey for that? Control space. Okay, I thought it was space. I was hitting space bar and nothing happened. I was like, wait a minute. Okay. We also have to remember that we have the jammer that we can use. And I'm going to launch another one of these guys. And let's just preemptively... I'm not sure what the difference is between these guys. Only we have a lot more of the Tontos, so I guess we should use the Tontos. I don't want them to do light, I think. I'm misclicking on the things here. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna launch a full flight of these guys. Maybe, you know what? Let's launch them in in 2 groups of 4. We can have them land like 1 group at a time or something if we need to, or go after different targets. Okay, we got all of our flight decks ready now.
Got a job for us?
Okay, we got another sundial already. So that one's going to the top, so we're going to send this one to the bottom. Let's flip this over. Well, the other sundial route's going that way, so yeah, I think it makes sense for us to go this way. Okay. We'll probably end up having to recall one or both of these as they run into enemy fighters.
Burner's hot.
In fact, I think I'm going to take this first flight of fighters and send them to guard this guy. And the fighters are so much faster than everything else. Let them go. They're like missiles almost.
Standing by.
Which way is he? I don't think we want him facing that way. I think we want him facing more like that way. He's gonna chill there and just wait until the rest of the unit gets there. Nothing on this side so far. Kind of expecting to see something by now. I mean, fighters are small, but still.
Ready, wizard.
Debating changing that guy's course to go through here. I think it makes more sense for the carrier to be on the far side, though. Like, it's got to be either in this middle section here or, like, out behind one of these things. Like, this would be a perfect spot. Could also be, like, up here.
On station.
This guy's almost at his destination and still nothing. Okay.
Locking in.
Fighters are going to run out of fuel before the everything gets in line here. Watch the fighters fly around, by the way. Oh, something. What do we got? Is that a fighter or is that a carrier?
Heads up, crew.
I think we found a carrier, maybe, if we're lucky. Sundial has been spotted. Could be an enemy sundial. It's also possible. Okay, so that's the first point where the enemy has spotted us.
Burner's hot.
Let's prepare for the possibility that they're going to send fighters that way. That thing's an enemy ship, definitely. It's slow moving. I think maybe we loop some missiles right over towards it. Yep, his radar panel, by the way. I think it's already as fixed as it can be. Must have got damaged during a fight at some point. I think I'm going to send a single normal Thunderhead from this guy. If he's in range, which... What is the range on the Thunderhead, actually? 15,000 meters is plenty. I want to see what I'm up against here. H is lock azimuth. Azimuth being the left and right. Okay, we're gonna go like this. Oh, it's out of range. Okay, we'll wait a little bit. We'll be in range soon enough. Could also be another tug. Something doesn't necessarily have to be. So my plan currently is to get our guys up behind this thing here, so that we have visibility all around for incoming enemy fighters.
Send traffic.
We could maneuver our beam destroyers to try to get to that guy.
Aye, aye. Proceeding. Orders.
We keep this guy on his present path. I don't think he needs to. I think we need to veer inward a little bit. I don't think their enemy's going to be that scattered. BT 7%.
Standing by.
Was wondering when the enemy craft are going to start showing up. Once we get up to this point, I think we can launch the missile from there, probably. Brauger, I think that's the tugboat, isn't it? It's definitely not the carrier.
Ready, wizard.
Yeah, lost line of sight there, maybe. Oh, there he is. He came back.
Consider it done.
Ready.
Heads up, crew.
Send it, wizard.
Heads up, crew.
Whoever he's got there has got more sensor range than my sundial.
Acknowledged. Ready, wizard. Wired and confirmed.
Okay. Flathead. I don't remember what that is, but that's not a... I think that's a shuttle. That's a shuttle.
Locking in.
We're reading you.
Thinking about launching the third sundial. Kind of a lot to
Standing
manage,
by.
though. And these guys are both still have more than half their fuel left. Yeah, we got an unknown contact. 17,000 meters.
Heads up, crew.
Actually, it's only 4,000 meters for this guy. And this guy has no fighter escort. Warship. Okay, that doesn't really narrow it down.
Acknowledged.
Oh shit, okay. Fighters, okay. Of course, it's the one that doesn't have fighter cover. Doesn't have cover that's gonna get caught by the fighters, right? Okay. So that's gotta be the carrier there.
Acknowledged.
We're gonna scram before the fighters get onto us here. I think this group is still with the carrier, is that right? Yeah, they are. Okay, we can send them down here to join this guy. Thinking about having these guys RTV now so I can launch another flight. I think we probably better have the sundial back off before we do that. Actually, no, we got two groups of fighters there. We can send these guys back. Make sure this guy is kind of oriented the right way. I think he's too far away range-wise to do anything against the fighters. I'm gonna put him out here so we can get a better beat on those guys if they come. Well, is that better? I don't know. A lot of fighters there. strike fighter. I think the PF-30. I think the Barracuda is a bomber, maybe.
Reporting.
We should bring our jammer guy up here somewhere. Make sure he's got line of sight. Put him in range with that guy here.
On station.
Basically, this guy doesn't seem to be getting shot down. But these guys are thinking about it. I don't know. I can't tell actually if they're attacking or just still in there.
Wiring.
I think let's send Flight 10 actually to meet this guy. If he ends up engaging, then they'll be there to help. They can dump their ammo or whatever and do their thing. And if not, then they'll end up flying back to the carrier anyway. This guy's headed back to the carrier. Let me see if I can put a TRP here, if I can remember how to do that. This is the last last known location of... Actually, that's a flathead, which is a monitor. But we know that the carrier's back in that section somewhere, because he's hanging out with this other ship. I think we might be too far away to fire a missile from here.
Ready, wizard.
Looks like we made a clean getaway. Turn off high burn. Now that we got fighters en route, I think we can afford to maybe go out a little bit and make sure they're not coming at us from below, because the fighters were lower down than this guy that I just marked. Kind of expecting to see fighters over there, but I'm not seeing them. I'm pretty happy with where this guy's at right now. I think I'm just going to leave him to chill there for a while.
We're ready.
Looking at our fuel on our sundials.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
Let's get another group of Pantos ready. It'll be a lot of nothing for a while until something happens, and then when it happens, it's really going to happen.
Receiving.
Heads up, crew. Acknowledged.
We're ready whenever you are.
Those are definitely too far away. Debating whether I want to try to get closer. I would like to lob a missile down at the carrier.
Ready.
I think I want to launch my third sundial and have them go over the top here. And just keep watch there. I'm risking all my sundials at once. We lose all three of them. We're kind of hosts.
Wiring.
Okay, these guys are okay to go back to base.
Strap in, crew.
I'm going to gauge the distance to this rock here and decide whether I need to move a little bit. I think this is okay for now. I want to back off a little bit
Monitored
more.
and confirmed.
Playing very defensively here until my ships get into position to start
orders,
launching
Commander.
missiles at the enemy. Or I'm hoping to like bait out their
Flight deck
fighters
set. Flying
and
on
take them
fumes.
out with
We're
RPF.
bingo.
Okay, yeah, these guys
Wiring.
are RTB bingo expected.
Ready.
We got a new flight of fighters out. That's good. I don't quite know what to do with them yet. I guess we'll send them over to number 8 here.
Locked in.
Heads up, crew.
Send it, wizard.
This 12 is almost out too.
Got a job for us? Consider it done.
Wiring. We're ready.
Okay, we're gonna have these guys RTB as well.
Ready.
We can keep launching these guys. It doesn't cost us anything, I don't think, as long as we don't shoot any weapons.
Send it, wizard.
There's 13 now. They're escorting this guy.
Burner's hot.
Let's send 14 down there for that
We're ready.
and have these guys come back. Once we get the third sundial out up here, then I'm going to start moving these guys over the rock and have them shoot missiles down on the carrier from above. That's the plan. I think the Thunderheads are less valuable than the bombers. I'm gonna move this guy forward a little bit.
Fumes. We're bingo.
Moving out, Commander. Aye, aye, Commander.
Flight number 13. Reporting critical fuel. RTB. We're ready.
You're already on orders to RTB. Chill.
Ready.
Okay, I think we got 2 flights landing and a couple flights taking off, and we got our new sundial here.
Consider it done.
Up here, let's see what we see, and then we'll descend gradually.
Wiring.
What are these guys actually doing? They're going to escort that sundial. That's fine. Sundial 8 is getting a little low on fuel. I'll leave them there as long as we can afford to.
Ready, wizard.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
How's our flight deck's looking? We got 4 spaces available. My plan is to be launching 4 fighters all the time and try to keep availability to recover for them at any given time, or launch 4 bombers.
Send it, wizard.
Okay, and then just gonna take it nice and easy. No time pressure here. These guys are just patrolling around the carrier, which is fine. I'm gonna send them to go after this guy.
Ready, wizard.
I do want to get a little bit higher above the rock before we start swooping down. I think this is a good course. Maybe a little bit too high.
Acknowledged.
Okay, we got a contact. That's good. We're at a
Locking in.
decent range. And I had a feeling they would have more guys up here. Spacecraft. That's a fighter. Okay.
Consider it done. Locking in.
Not making any moves, though. I'm really astonished that they haven't attacked any of my sundials yet.
Locking in. On station.
Really tempted to bring this guy in. Okay, they're making a move finally, maybe.
Strap in, crew. Locking in.
Burner's hot.
Hmm.
Send your traffic.
Thing is, if we win the Void Superiority War, then we can just fight them all
Awaiting
day.
orders, Commander.
I think what I'm actually going to do from this point is... This guy's like way far down there. Doesn't need to be down there anymore. Hold on.
Got a job for us?
I'm going to move this guy up a little bit more. Keep him closer to my dudes here. Because I want to move this guy over to engage the fighters if we can. With his RPF rounds. I lost sensor. I gotta be in sensor range so I know where they're at still. Where'd he go?
Burner's hot.
Got a job for us? Consider it done.
Yeah, we got track on that ship again. Let's
Consider
put it.
done.
Oops. Nope. Not what I wanted. Not at all. Not even slightly. Okay. TRPs I'm just putting there to... Probably TRP is not really the right signal for what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to warn where the enemy's at. Where did those fighters all go? This is
Strap
freaking me
in.
out, man.
Wired and confirmed.
Okay, now I see fighters.
Acknowledged.
Nobody's shooting me or anything, right? Looks like we're fine. Looks like he's playing the same kind of defensive game that we're playing here.
Acknowledged.
This could take a while.
Ready.
Which direction are these guys headed? Kind of just patrolling, it seems like.
On station.
What's this guy doing out here? No escort. And I have MRTV and refuel because we need to have... Can't have all our sundials just come down all of a sudden at once. Okay, there's another group of fighters. Or could some of them could be bombers too, I don't actually know.
Heads up, crew.
I'm hoping these guys can use their point defense to surprise some enemy fighters. Not sure if it's going to really work out that way, but it would be nice. How's our flight deck doing? We're still prepping for... These guys need a replacement, so let's get a replacement ready for those guys.
Receiving. Understood. We're en route.
Ready, wizard.
Okay. These are Barracudas, which I think are the bombers.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
What are we doing here? I'll be firing missiles without authorization. I think he's trying to shoot these guys down, but I think that those things are all going to hit the rock, and I'm going to be pissed.
Send
Does this
traffic.
guy have PD missiles too? So we'll see what happens with these. I don't think they're going to do anything. I didn't launch them,
Awaiting orders, Commander.
for the record. Maybe they'll do something? So we can actually...
Understood. Locking on.
These are not within 8,000 meters. We're just shy. But we're on our way there. Okay, and let's try to get our bottom jammer on these guys. Here we go. Okay, good, good. Good. That one missed. That one also missed. And we fired 4 missiles. We shot down 2
What can we
bombers.
do for you,
It's
Commander?
not terrible, I feel like. Would be better.
Initiating attack.
But the real work here is going to come from the RPF. Let's get away from this wreck
We're
in case it
underway,
blows up or
Commander.
something.
Standing by.
We're ready when you are, Commander.
Missile on the
We'll
scope.
get it done, Commander.
Oh shit. Okay, he's launching on our
Got a
sundial.
job for us?
I think so anyway. So actually, let me retarget the missile. These are in pre-flight. Okay. Come on, get that missile. If these guys are engaging the missile, that's fine. Whether or not,
We're ready.
okay, it actually hit the sundial, but it didn't destroy it, so I'm okay with it.
Flight number 12. Committing on targets.
Receiving. Order received. Engaging now.
Burner's hot.
Get that son of a bitch.
Flight number 10. Weapon launched.
What can we do for you, Commander? Order received. Engaging
We get
now.
him?
Flight number 10.
We hit him. Okay, he's done. Nice.
We're on our way.
Flight number 14. Copy that. Reporting critical fuel. RTB.
We'll figure out what that is in a second.
Burner's hot.
I mean, which... Okay, so these guys don't need to be on high burn anymore. We'll keep them on juke, I guess. I'm gonna leave him on high burn, actually. I want him to go back ASAP and get repaired and whatever. Do we have our sundial back yet? No. This guy's still in the process of maneuvering for landing. Set him on high burn to make him land a little bit faster. Flight 10 is almost out of fuel. Don't have them RTB, I think. I'm pretty happy with how that engagement went. We destroyed 4 enemy fighters for the cost of some damage on our sundial and like 5 little anti-fighter missiles. Which, I mean, what else are you going to do with anti-fighter missiles?
Standing by.
Okay, and then now we can try to
What
get
can we
onto
do
these
for you,
guys.
Commander? We're underway, Commander.
We might want to bring our destroyer up here, actually.
Course laid in.
I'm gonna make these guys a little battle group, I think.
Lead on.
Ready, wizard.
Hey, used cars, how's it going? Yeah, this game, Homeworld 2, I think, was one of the inspirations for the developers of this game. It is a tactical space combat Navy simulator style war game made by a guy who's a real-life electronic warfare specialist in the Navy. And a team of other folks, of course. Apparently we were hunting an enemy carrier.
We're ready when you are, Commander.
Kind of want to check what this guy has on him. Let's see. Oh, he's on fire. I don't want to be near him. Let's go up this way.
We're underway, Commander.
If it doesn't blow up.
Flight number 10. Bingo.
This guy's almost out too. I guess we'll just... I'm gonna call him since I've seen nothing down there in the whole time he's been there. So we can just send out all of our sundials again and reposition them. Obvious electronic warfare in the Navy doesn't do work if you had the free time to make all this shit. Could be. Or maybe he's like ROTC or something. He's not on duty, who knows?
Burner's hot.
I do feel like, I mean, if you think about it, the Navy ships spend most of their time just like chugging around the world. I imagine they like, you know, this is just wild speculation. I imagine they like intercept, you know, local like Somali pirates and whatever. But apart from that, like they're not. I mean, we're not fighting a war right now, except against. Well, I mean, we're fighting against Iraq now, I guess. So is it Iran? It's Iraq, Iran. Don't mind me. I'm just talking out my ass. I don't know what I'm even talking about. I'm just saying they probably have a lot of downtime. Anyway.
Got a job for us?
Don't worry, it tells the global fuel price. Yeah, right, yeah. But I mean, we're not fighting like a pitched battle against a, you know, equivalent foreign power, is what I meant to say. Hopefully never again. It's been almost 100 years since that last happened. Yeah, hopefully. It's going to be a lot worse than it was 100 years ago if it does happen.
Traffic.
So, you better hope not. Stored. They're stored on the launch pad? I don't get that. Because there's one in post-flight. Okay. Okay, so we're not going to do anything for the moment until we get all our sundials out again. Do we have any of them back yet? We do. Okay. One of them is being repaired. This one we can launch. This one's actually just finished too. And here's the third one that is RTV still. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. You could split up a flight of fighters into smaller units.
Burner's hot. Burner's hot.
What's a sundial? It's like an AWACS, basically. It's like a radar plane.
Flight 11. Reporting critical fuel. RTB.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
Receiving you.
I guess I'll launch my other halberd. Not doing a terribly good job of keeping my flight decks busy here. But I mean, we got time. We got the advantage, I think. Once the sundials get out, then we'll have more stuff to do.
Got a job for us?
Okay, here we go. Here is... What am I colliding with? Oh, this. We got here. And then we know there's like a shuttle hiding back there behind this rock somewhere, so we just want to stay away from there for now, I think. But we might want to send another sundial down there to keep an eye on it in case it decides to move in. I don't think it will. It seems like it's waiting there to try to ambush our fighters or whatever. Why can this guy not move at all? There we go. I think I'm happy with that. Okay, and then who's going to go with flight 10? Thank God for the pause button. I don't know what I would do if I was trying to play this in multiplayer, man. I would lose my mind.
Receiving.
Got something going on over here. Let's send some fighters out to defend these guys. So we're gonna, and then we'll launch another flight of fighters to go with the sundial. Homeworld MP was pretty hectic to issue orders. Just 2 clicks. It's so much more mental brain power than 1 click, much less menu clicks. Yeah, this game has a lot of menus.
What can we do for you, Commander? No can do, Commander.
Doesn't let me pre-point the guns. Let me try doing it this way. Not sure if they're going to make a move or if they're trying to...
Copy.
I just
Opening
want the
fire.
guns to like start getting oriented that way. That's good enough.
Affirmative.
Burner's hot.
I wonder if these guys would have a little bit easier time docking if I didn't have this guy like mashed up against the terrain here.
Force laid in.
Probably would help.
Got a job for us?
I like how they all have call signs. Like, notice they get a different call sign every time, even if it's like the same craft. Every time it launches, it gets assigned a new call sign. This is like Gatehouse. You can imagine them radioing back and forth like, Gatehouse, this is Dagger 13, we're heading on station. Something like that. I don't know anything about Navy comms lingo. Just saying call signs for mission. No, I kind of like that it's different every time. I just find it interesting.
Consider it done.
Kind of like a mission call sign as opposed to a call sign for that particular. Okay, perfect. We got a full flight deck now, sort of. Anyway, not completely full. Let's get this guy out there. Kind of weird that these guys, I had tasked 2 groups of interceptors with defending that one sundial, and the sundial still got hit by a missile, and these guys didn't do anything about it. Kind of bugs me. Void superiority, yeah, isn't that funny? Too cool for the word space, yeah. I guess it is shorter, technically.
Heads up, crew.
Right, some chessboard down here to check things out.
Got a job for us?
So we're in a position now where if we could take out the defending fighters, only with character limits in the void, yeah, probably.
Ready, wizard.
These guys are following that guy, right?
Send it, wizard.
Standing by.
Okay, and again, I'm gonna try to position these guys to shoot RPF rounds at the
Understood.
fighters.
We're en route.
And then they'll also be closer to be able
Awaiting
to
orders, Commander.
do missiles and stuff. Actually, I'm
Standing by.
gonna send one of my frigates. What kind of missiles does this guy have? Frigate that I've selected is off screen, just in case you're confused. Okay. Here we go.
Aye, aye.
Something like that.
Receiving.
These are Barracudas, which again I think are the bomber, or maybe there might be fighter bomber mixed things.
Negative. That's too far.
Ready, wizard.
Do it, you won't.
Consider it done.
We're on our way.
I'm a little bit worried about running out of RPF ammo
We'll get it done, Commander.
because we're not gonna get it. We're not ever gonna get it back, as far as I can tell. Red means friendlies, right? Yeah, absolutely.
Skiff on station.
Which group is this? This group's getting a little low on fuel. We're gonna want to
Standing
replace
by.
him soon.
Burner's hot.
Those are both getting a little bit low, actually. I know I said I was gonna. Let's send these guys out, and then these guys back.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
If I were playing multiplayer, I'd probably try to fly some super clever, like, stealth course that they couldn't figure out where the fighters were launching from, but I don't think the AI is that clever. Especially not since I'm playing on, like, medium difficulty. If they were, they would have... If this is a multiplayer game, I would already have bombers going directly after my carrier.
Receiving. We're on our way.
I wonder if I should just move the carrier a little closer
Awaiting orders,
and speed
Commander.
things up a little bit. Kind of risky. Be nice to... I think we're going to move it a little bit across.
Moving to that position.
I don't want it to be, like, completely caught up with my front line, but I think it makes sense for it to be kind of close by.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
Almost in range. Probably not going to do anything at max range, though. Probably want to get a little bit closer than that.
Aye, aye, Commander. Moving out. Understood. We're en route.
Ready, wizard.
Also move this guy to keep them in radar contact.
Locking in.
Here we go.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
What if this guy can give radar locks, actually?
Ready, wizard.
He doesn't have that option, no. The thing is, I know that he's got like a tugboat or something back there that's probably got point defense. So I don't want to send my fighters in there and get them all shot up. So I'm trying to do this without taking any damage if I can. We have an enemy. There's the tug that I was just talking about. I bet anything that that thing has, like, black cannons on it.
Target lock initiated.
Actually, technically in range to shoot at the fighters now. We could try. See what happens.
Got a job for us? Wired and confirmed.
Are we shooting? There we go. Okay. Projectiles take so long to reach that at this range they probably can't do anything. Just on half speed, so it makes everything seem slower than it is. You know, actually, I think I could see the big ships. We're still slightly out of range of them, though.
We're ready whenever you are.
Which is the... I'm gonna launch a single Thunderhead over there, I think. I want to see what their PD actually is like. Let me do this. Putting a target reference point here. Will enable me to loop my missiles around obstacles. Okay, we'll try firing one missile and see what happens. Looks like I'm not hitting anything right now. I think we're gonna save the ammo for the moment. Takes a minute for the missile launch to queue. Here it comes. Oh, that's kind of high up, actually.
Sensor interference. We're being jammed. Send traffic.
We're being jammed. How dare you? I'll show you being jammed.
Roger that command. Buzzer engaged.
Missile warning.
Okay, we got... I think these are more anti-sundial missiles, is what I'm guessing.
Got a job for us? Consider it done.
Flight number 16. Weapon away!
Other Thunderheads. Oh, good thing we got the fighters there.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
This isn't going to be great, actually. This might hurt a lot.
Receiving.
Okay, we might be taking out that one.
Awaiting orders, Commander. Target lost. Seizing fire. Copy. Opening fire. Understood.
Are we gonna, like, half at some point? Okay, I think we're actually okay. We're fine. No thanks to the fighters. I think they did some work, actually. They shot down, like, half of them.
Aye, Commander.
Seem like.
Moving out.
Okay, we can stop chasing those guys now.
Target is no
Locked
longer
in.
visible, Commander.
Where did my sundial go? Did it survive that? I would think it would, right? There it is.
Traffic crew.
Okay, we're fine. Actually in range with our guns now. So we're gonna switch to HE. Not close enough for the laser, and
Flight number 13.
6,000 are almost close enough for the
Mission
laser.
fuel spent. RTB.
So we gotta make sure we get more fighters out here.
Traffic.
Um, oh, we got new fighters out here already that just haven't been tasked yet. Still nothing on that scope. That's good. Just to make sure we're not getting flanked is all.
Flight
Oh, this
number
guy's not in formation. Hold on. I think the light cruiser is faster than the destroyers. I think I want this guy to stick with the carrier.
Calling in.
Mission fuel spent. RTB.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
Oh, here comes our Thunderhead. Took that long enough. Jesus. All right. Getting some hits, guys. Good.
Missile supply is
I'm
ready.
hearing a lot
to
of
go.
beeps. That doesn't sound like something that I like.
Moving out, Commander.
I think. I think our fighters will get there in time.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Meanwhile, we're putting the hurt on these tugboats. Again, our tornadoes are also engaging the enemy fighters.
Got a job for us? Acknowledge.
I didn't realize this guy was on high burn the whole time. Doesn't need to be on high burn right now. Soon he will, but not yet.
Wired and confirmed.
Missile
Not sure what the range
reserves
on
are
these things
low.
are. Guy's going crazy with the tornadoes. I think we're gonna go back to point defense.
Strap in, crew.
Up one hit.
Burner's hot. Copy that. We're ready.
These guys are isolated enough that I can send my guys in, I think.
We're ready when you are, Commander. We're on our way.
What's going on here? Flathead. Oh, he's like forever. The shuttle's finally decided to make a move, but he's like ages away.
Wired and confirmed.
I could try to position my beam destroyer to get rid of him. Not the best against shuttles. Probably better off just using a missile from this guy. Gonna fire a single Thunderhead. See how that does against him.
Copy that, Commander.
Burner's hot.
These guys are on high burn. think they should be able to launch missiles. Where they go?
Traffic crew.
What can we do for you, Commander? We're on our way.
Heading there now, Commander.
Got a job for us? Wired and confirmed.
Yeah, these guys are engaging. Let's watch.
Ready.
Holding fire. Target lost.
We're gonna get one volley, and then I'm gonna have to go back to base, which might be all we need.
Burner's hot. Flight number 9. Bingo. Wiring.
Oh, we didn't even get a chance to get a shot off. Oh well.
Burner's hot.
The damn tornado.
Standing by.
Standing by.
If it doesn't hit my own dudes. I don't think that's the thing. I mean, it could happen, theoretically. But I think we're good. Not sure if it happens with fighters, actually. I think it can happen with ships if you lose IFF. We got to hit
Tracking
something.
missile. Enemy is jamming us.
Where's missiles coming from? Okay,
Wiring.
this takes precedence for sure. I didn't realize this guy was flanking the whole time. Shoot. Gotta jam them.
Number 12. We've got this in the bag. We're ready.
What are those aimed at? Aimed at my carrier group? They are. Holy crap.
We're ready. Flight number
Well, actually, we got
13.
ripostes. They've overreacted a little bit. They fired like 4 missiles at me.
Jammer.
Oh wait, there's more. Missiles are scary, man. Okay,
Wiring.
I think this group is fine. Let's go after this next missile group.
The enemy has commenced jamming.
Flight number 13. Weapon away.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
This shuttle, the missile didn't come from the shuttle. Must have. This guy's messed up. 25% condition, 24% condition. That can't be right, can it? Why is this guy throwing out flares? Not even near there. Forgetfulness, that's a torpedo. Okay.
Our sensors are going haywire.
I think we wasted a lot of missiles on that,
Burner's hot.
fortunately. Gonna be tough to replace.
We're ready when you are, Commander. Understood. Locking on.
Aye aye. Buzzer is active.
Ready.
Missile is away. Missile is away.
Moving Moving out, Commander.
Might be time to bust out the bombers against these guys.
Send your traffic.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Although, is a little too close for comfort.
Ready.
Standing by.
Ready.
Yeah. Oh, wait, was that 25%? That was wrong.
Receiving.
Okay. Let's see how they do against these hurricanes.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
They're launching chaff, which I don't think does anything for them. We have an extra sundial that's not launched. Our sundials are okay right now. Oh, we can go for fighter bomber actually.
Receiving.
Got a job for us?
Build all current type button in the hangar would be nice. Yeah, that would be good. What's the thing? Hold on. Somebody's coming up on my sundial again. How dare you? That's pretty close too.
Heads up, crew.
You guys are getting wrecked. But slowly. Who's he shooting at? He's shooting at my fighters or the
Standing
carrier
by.
or what?
Incoming enemy
He's
fire.
shooting at the carrier. Oh, son of a bitch.
Acknowledged.
Which one's shooting? It's this guy. The guy that I'm shooting at already, I think. That's fine. Definitely don't need to use cyclones on these guys. They did nothing to defend against the hurricane, basically.
Flight number
Awaiting
11.
orders, Commander.
Engaging targets.
We're reading you.
And I want this guy to go after that guy as well.
Send your traffic.
I think this thing is armored like a battleship, even though it's like a hangar thing. I don't think they're really doing... they are damaging the magazine, actually. I don't like that.
We're
Fortunately,
ready
there's not
when
much I
you
can do
are,
about it,
Commander.
other than keep shooting at them.
Understood.
Wait a
We're
minute,
on
am I in beam range now? Not quite.
We're taking fire.
Aye, aye. Full burn.
Standing by.
I'm still on flank. I don't need to unflank for this. Did we get rid of the fighter that was over there? I think maybe we did? Seems like.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
Oh, this guy shoot at him too. How dare you? Oh, he's actually got ED.
We're ready when you are,
I think I'm
Commander.
gonna have this guy focus on that guy actually. Too far away. My carrier's in kind of a tight spot. Hey, Cannonball, how's it going? Yeah, thank God it's Friday. These guys have to RTV. I'm gonna send this destroyer down after that guy, I think. Got all these fighters out, now they're attacking me with conventional weapons, and I'm not prepared for it.
Waiting orders, Commander.
Yeah, that guy's actually toast.
Flight number 11. Mission
He's not completely dead, but
RTB.
he's mission killed for the moment.
Moving out, Commander.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
Standing by.
We're reading you.
Oh, this guy's getting shut up. Okay, here's our assassin. Standoff range. Juke or evade maneuver.
Receiving hull impact.
Don't shoot my beacon beam. How dare you? This is maybe a bad idea. Better, I was gonna say better him than
On it.
the carrier, but I'm not actually sure if that's the case or not. I'm just gonna have this guy follow the flagship for simplicity's sake. You know what? I got jammers up here. Out of range. Okay. Like started attacking me from all sides at the same time all of a sudden.
Helm, take us in.
Okay, so we got two hurricanes and a bomber coming at this guy.
Send it, wizard.
Heads up, they're jamming us.
Acknowledged.
Looks like we're being jammed.
Cobbled Together is the name of that ship. Funny.
Hull impact.
We're ready when you are, Commander. Understood.
got a lot of
Engaging
static
the
here.
enemy.
Actually, I'm gonna have the one flight of fighters engage, and let the other group here just. Where are those missiles headed? Headed for the destroyer, I think. That might be headed for the command ship.
Ready.
Kind of hard to tell.
Missile warning, inbound Spiker.
We're running low on shells. What can we do for you, Commander?
Okay, here comes the hurricanes. Here comes the story of the hurricane.
We're being jammed.
I'm wondering if it's worth using one of my EO missiles on this guy. I think the bomber rounds will make it in though.
Being jammed. We're starting sifting protocols.
Yeah, I think we're gonna hit him.
Enemy is jamming us.
Flight 9.
2 good hits, nice.
Skosh.
Huge. Alright.
Send it, wizard.
These guys can. I was gonna say RTB, but I want to have them hang out a little bit longer. I think. Where's the fighter bombers? Bolt remise. It's these guys.
Got a job
Enemy
for
lost.
us.
Standing by.
Send traffic.
Attempting target lock.
Send enemy fire inbound.
Standing by.
Yeah, this guy can take the hits. I'm not worried about him. Not really, anyway. Please don't shoot my own dudes, though.
Waiting for your orders, Commander.
I almost shot this guy in the face.
Standing by.
Here come the fighter bombers.
Shot.
Not sure what, if anything, this guy's doing. I guess he's slowly approaching.
Heads up, crew.
I think it's another one of those guys, like this guy down here. I think those are the flatheads. These guys have jammers, perfect. He's got plasma. I don't like that.
Standing by.
I don't have set a heading set for this guy, I guess. There we go. We can start beaming this guy finally. I don't know if this guy's in range. No. It's not gonna matter in a second anyway. I should start maneuvering this guy to... Yeah, definitely want to hit the deck here. And I gotta start launching bombers to take care of this guy. How many torpedo bombers do I have? Loadouts, I mean. I'll try these. Launch. I realized that the fighter bombers had ECM, I would have been launching them the whole time. Launch a fighter bomber with every thing here.
Reporting. On it. We're being jammed.
I think I just lost a whole bunch of fighters. That was a disaster.
Burner's hot.
Launching our bombs or what? Really thought this guy's more damage than he is.
We're underway, Commander.
That was a huge mistake. I just lost like 8 fighters. I think. Was it 4? It might have been just 4.
12. Mission fuel spent. RTB.
What can we do for you, Commander?
I'm gonna try to play through. Think we'll be alright? Okay, we got the beam on now. That's huge. Okay. He's step firing.
Receiving.
I knew this guy was gonna get shot from behind. Why doesn't he? Okay. Ugh. I feel like it's taking too long to get on point. Okay, maybe we switch our guns to that guy. I'm being too stingy with my missiles is the problem.
Receiving.
Game was using more colors instead of just green and red and black. Some of the stuff gets hard to read. Yeah, a little bit. I'm gonna send 2 hurricanes at this guy. I just need him to be deleted. Or at least stop bothering my...
Standing by.
Receiving.
Which way is the bottom? Actually, I want the bottom on this guy. And the top on that guy. I think we can do both. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Got nothing, friends. What are we doing here? We're pointing the jammer in the wrong direction. I don't have a heading set, so I don't know what's going on here.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
Standing by.
Yeah, he's actually doesn't seem like he's getting shot up too bad. He's gonna take some armor damage.
Aye aye.
Guy's almost in beam range actually. I'm gonna have him reverse course. We don't need to be shooting at that guy anymore. Let's recharge the beam.
Force laid in.
Awaiting orders,
You
Commander.
hear things beeping. What's beeping? This guy's still alive? Why?
Knock him out.
Beam him already. Come on.
Wiring.
Receiving.
What's wrong with my...
At us.
Who's shooting at us? And what are they shooting at?
Burner's hot.
Is it this guy shooting? Shows that this guy's targeted. I don't see anybody taking damage, though. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. I don't know. Might be this guy. Oh, this guy lost an ammo elevator. I don't care about that. Does this guy have guns? No, but he has a million thunderheads.
Missile tube clear. Get it done.
Ready
I'm
for
gonna send the
tasking.
bombers at that guy. I forgot that's what they were here for.
On station.
I burn, evade, and off range. Might be redundant with the missiles coming in.
Receiving.
We're reading you.
Oh, this guy's got a heading set. No wonder he's not able
Yeah,
to
we see him.
hit with the beam.
Burners hot. Acknowledged.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Flight number 15.
On
Bingo.
station.
Taking fire.
Bombers are gonna... Who's taking fire?
What can we do for you, Commander?
Battleship's untouchable, basically. I'm kind of worried about my radar on the Luma Carina getting messed up. Seems like he's kind of okay, though. Can't understand why this guy is not destroying that flathead. It is immobilized.
Flight 9. Weapon away.
It looks like he's shooting at the carrier. Yeah, he's shooting at the carrier. We're fine. That can't hurt the carrier.
Standing by.
Not with that gun, anyway. Okay, here come the missiles from the bombers. That should finish this guy off. Hopefully. This guy's got his other kind of bombs. Hoping these torpedoes will do enough that destroy his front point defense. Didn't really quite manage that.
Flight 9. Plenty for
All
everyone.
missiles expended.
Oh, we lost a bomber. Damn.
We're ready when you are, Commander.
At least we... Yeah, so sending the cluster bombs was a mistake. Apparently those are for, like, disabled targets only. Because the range they have to get is so close. Okay, we got this guy's done. He can cease fire. What about this guy? Oh, he's still trying to turn around, but he's, like, stuck on the rock now because of the way I positioned him. You need a minute to prepare anyway. That's fine that he's behind the rock.
Got a job for us?
Ready.
Send it, wizard.
Standing by.
We've got it in flight right now. This guy's okay where he's at. This guy's okay where he's at. I don't know if you necessarily need him to be around right now. Let's launch our third sundial and then recover one of these guys just to keep them rotating on a regular basis. Actually, 8 is the one that's... I'm going to move 8 over to where 10 is, and then we're going to return 10, I think. Okay, we've eliminated everything on the side of the board. That's good. Just gotta find the actual carrier now.
We're ready when you are, Commander.
These are tough as hell. Actually, I should be using AP rounds against this guy,
Target
probably.
acquired.
That's probably why we're taking so long to kill him. You guys are pretty armored, actually.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Jammer engaged.
Receiving. We're underway, Commander.
Send traffic. Aye, aye. Guide on.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
Yeah, this
Ready
guy's still
when
putting
you
up a
are,
fight.
Commander. Moving out,
They're
Commander.
shooting at us. Awaiting orders, Commander.
Awaiting orders, Commander. We're ready when you are, Commander.
Ready.
Checking the status of all my ships real quick.
On station. Heads up, crew.
Okay, so this is 11. This is our new sundial. Try to find the carrier again. Be careful not to send them too close to this flathead.
Locking in.
This will be okay.
Receiving.
Awaiting orders, Commander. Understood. We're en route.
Okay, it looks like the AP rounds are doing something. Please stop shooting.
Standing by.
I think we're kind of done with the fighter section of this fight, but I'm going to launch another group of fighters just in case. And I include one fighter bomber with them because of the jamming.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
Send traffic.
Still shooting.
Send
Son of a
traffic.
bitch. Alright, let's who can play that game.
Heading there now, Commander. Missile on the way.
Strap in, crew.
Ready.
I wonder if we'll be able to pick up any useful supplies from the carrier, like bombs and missiles and stuff. That'll be interesting. Find that out.
Standing by.
Receiving.
We shoot this guy finally? Yes.
Bring us to a stop.
On station.
Things are tough as hell, man. There's the laser. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. His reactor. That's a good angle. Look at that beauty. You missed. You missed.
We're reading you.
Aye, aye. Proceeding.
Oh, that put a stop to him.
Receiving.
Ready.
Another Thunderhead now that he's settled down a bit.
Missile tube clear.
I think get more Thunderheads to my frigates, I think. Next time we hit a station, might be worth it to go back to the previous level just to shuffle our missiles around. We can get more fuel there also.
Wiring.
And laser. This all should finish the job. There's no way this thing doesn't get disintegrated now. Power's out. So the missiles are going to hit for sure.
We're
I think I
ready
can
when
actually
you
save
are.
the ammo here and just use the beam.
Receiving.
This is a comfortable range for that.
We're ready when you are, Commander.
Okay, so now we gotta find the last, the enemy carrier here. It's probably relocated somewhat by this point.
Locking in.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
Strap it, crew.
Send your traffic.
Receiving.
I'm gonna start moving these guys over here in anticipation of the
Standing by.
dude being that away. We could also start salvaging if we wanted to, but
Receiving.
not necessarily worth the risk. Let's board this and see what he's got.
Send your traffic.
Send traffic.
Shooting at this guy? There we go.
Standing by.
Strap it, crew.
Okay, we actually killed that guy finally. Took him long enough. I have this guy slinking along the rocks, so he'll, if we get into an engagement with the carrier, he'll be a little bit closer, in better position to help. He's only short range.
Standing by.
Standing by.
Standing by.
Oh yeah, there are more fighters here.
We're ready.
I think the symbology does clump up a lot. Yeah, it does. We actually have nothing on the flight deck right now, so we can launch two things of fighters if we wanted to. But I want to stagger them a little bit to make it easier for my sanity to manage them. Are they engaging this guy? Doesn't seem like it. I think they're just kind of still in there.
We're underway, Commander.
Reporting.
Be funny to try to shoot down the fighters with a laser beam. Not that I'd ever hit them. But that's got to be the carrier.
On station.
Receiving.
Honestly, I could probably just beam the carrier.
Course laid in.
That's further up than I thought. Hold on.
Helm, take us in.
There we go. That's better.
Ready, wizard. Locking in.
Ready.
On station.
What can we do for you, Commander? Cannot comply, Commander. Target is out of range.
Yeah, okay. The things we get, there's a spacecraft. Okay. There's such a dense thicket of them here that I kind of just want to shoot them, but I'm out of range, so. I'm ready to. I can't send in my stuff to attack because their carrier's going to have a bunch of PD, probably. I would think.
Heads up, crew.
Make sure this guy doesn't get too close.
Acknowledged.
Looks like he's fleeing. Or maybe they're just. Maybe the fighters are just kind of hovering around.
Standing by.
This guy's still en route over there. I decide if I want to try to shoot some thunderheads from where this guy's at, but I think he's a little bit too far away still.
Standing
This
by.
guy should probably join up with the carrier.
Lead on.
Ready, wizard.
We're ready when you are, Commander.
Ready, wizard. Consider it done.
I get this guy closer to the. Looks like they're ascending now. Did I read that right? They're just trying to move away from me, I think.
What can we do for you, Commander? We're underway, Commander. Negative. That's out of range, Commander.
I think this guy shouldn't be too heavily armored.
Waiting for your orders, Commander.
Missile
I'm gonna hit this guy
away.
with 2 hurricanes,
We're ready when you are, Commander.
and we'll throw in our last Thunderhead from the cruiser here.
On station. Consider it done.
Standing by. Missiles are almost depleted.
I think that's some chaff coming in. Fighters are not concerned about protecting the carrier from missiles, I guess. Oh, here they go.
Missile warning. Inbound Spiker.
Is that a legit threat, or is that a missile that's meant to shoot down my missiles?
Burner's hot. Send it, wizard. Locked in. Flight number 9.
Yeah, that's not aimed at anything.
Missile reserves low. Spiker detected.
Drive flare detected. Outbound.
Outbound.
Must be the light carrier leaving.
Oh, really? Okay. It left all his fighters behind, dude.
The pilots are reporting they were fighting Barracudas out there. Nasty little spacecraft, and built for the void with no compromises, unlike our Tontos. They're old, but they're in their element, and will give us plenty of trouble if we're not careful.
They don't deserve to be sharing the legacy of our old CUDA pilots. It's offensive.
Standing by.
They designed the Barracuda.
I don't care who designed it. I care who flew it. The OSP sat comfortably in the back lines while the rest of our people died by the millions against Venuma. They've been riding the Alliance's victories for centuries while contributing nothing. The final insult is that they're stealing our history and using it to destroy us.
Somehow I
know that
doubt
if
that's
this
the
rebellion
case.
succeeds, the Alliance is done for.
The Alliance is done for no matter what. You know that, you just won't accept it. Say we succeed. You somehow end this rebellion and bring the OSP back into the fold. How long do you think that's going to last? Putting a bandage on a festering infection, and it's not going to go away with Constantine or the Barons. At most, we'll buy ourselves a few more decades. When the Alliance collapses, it's going to be all-out war on a dozen fronts. 5 centuries of familiarity has bred a lot of contempt. Half the systems hate each other. As for the other half, the old borders have gotten awfully fuzzy, and they're not going to snap back to nice hard lines without a lot of bloodshed.
Yeah,
In all the time I've
storyline's pretty cool.
I always thought you were too much of an optimist for me. Now I'm realizing I liked you better that way.
I'm here, aren't I? A few decades is a long time for a lot of people to live happy lives. I just don't think we should be kidding ourselves about how this ends in the long run. This box isn't getting closed again.
Yeah, so what happens here is oh, that was the end of the mission, I guess. Yeah, so what happened here was we actually were part of it. So we're fighting against rebels, basically. We're kind of probably an oversimplification to say we're like the Empire from Star Wars, but we're like the dominant power. and we're fighting against a rebel faction.
Send traffic.
And the general idea is that, let's put this guy information. Oh, I want this. This is this guy's destroyer.
Lead on.
There we go.
Send it, wizard.
We're gonna recall all our fighters at this point. But yeah, so we're supposed to be like a beachhead force. There's like a hyperspace gate that we're supposed to take control of, and we sent a bunch of ships basically to try to sneak in and take the hyperspace gate and make an opening for the rest of our fleet to come through. But the ships got scattered in transit on the way to the enemy space. So we're kind of like all over the place now. We're like, each time we do a mission, we're like collecting individual ships to add to our fleet. And we also have no resupply except for what we can steal from the enemy. So we got like enemy space stations that we can dock with and take stuff. But the last one we went to, there was like a trap.
Send traffic.
And they tried to get rid of us basically. And the ship that we were supposed to pick up there, they like tried to board it and take it over. They resisted being taken over, but we had a limited amount of time to like basically get control of that ship again before the enemy took it as theirs or destroyed it maybe. So we had to defeat the forces that were on scene and board the space station and take over the space station before our ship got taken over in order to get control of that ship. And there was like forces that were on the station that were hidden in their like hangar launch bays underneath the surface that came out to attack us when we went to go to rendezvous with that other ship. And there was like civilian liners, there's civilian cargo liners in the area when we got there. And then as soon as we get there, all the civilian cargo liners start like scattering and going to leave the sector. And they said something about it like, they're all like this, they're all getting out of here awfully quick. They knew something was going to happen. It's very cool. A great storyline. And I'm thinking because we failed to destroy that carrier, we're going to end up fighting that same ship again. I didn't get to see what the designation of that ship was, so I'm not sure, but seems very likely.
Force laid in.
Orders.
Did I send this guy? Okay, yeah, he did actually. So the other thing is we can, because our only source of resupply is enemy ships, we can actually board enemy ships once they've been disabled and take their stuff. But not all their stuff is compatible with our stuff. So like this guy that I'm boarding here, he's got 10 Thunderhead Block 2 missiles, which is really good because they're like they have like a dual guided system, which makes them resistant to like being chaffed. But we have no resupply for these other missile types that we have on board here. And then let me see about this guy. Let's have this guy board with the flathead, because the flathead had guns, so it's more likely we'll have ammo or something. It'll take us a minute to get this organized here. We also have to make sure these guys can have ongoing damage, like fires on board and stuff like that, and every once in a while one of them will just like randomly explode because the reactor went critical. So we gotta be monitoring for that constantly as we're salvaging, making sure that nobody destroys us. And the fighters, like, there's certain replies that we have that the enemy doesn't have because they have different equipment, so we'll never be able to replace them. Like, every time I get a fighter shot down, I'm probably SOL as far as getting new ones. And there's certain types of missiles that we have that the enemy doesn't have, like optical guidance missiles, that if we, they're like really powerful, but once we fire them and they're done, and we're not getting any more for the rest of the game, basically, unless we happen to find like another Alliance supply ship that has them, which might happen.
Strap in, crew. Ready for tasking.
Action specific weapons and armor, yeah. So this is This group is called ANS, or Shelter Alliance, and then the group that we're fighting against is called the Outer Systems
Flight
Protectorate,
14,
or OSP
mission
for
fuel
short.
Spent. RTB.
Receiving.
Didn't I order this
Ready
guy to
whenever you
go
are.
dock something? Oh no, 2 is docking. This guy is full up on missiles, I guess.
Send your traffic.
Receiving.
This guy's working on docking. Okay, so he has no missiles for us, but he also has no ammunition for us. Thanks for nothing. Okay.
Aye, Commander. We'll hold here.
What does he actually have? There's a bunch of ammo that we mostly can't use. The carrier might be able to use some of it for the fighters, because it's all like small caliber. Let's send this guy over to board that guy. Needs to be paused, really.
Missile supply is
Standing
running
by.
low.
Reporting. Helm, address the formation.
Awaiting orders, Commander. Moving out, Commander.
Orders.
Waiting for your orders, Commander.
This guy's got thunderheads, good. Okay, so we empty out his missile ammo. We also have like useless items here that we can't use.
Halt.
Let's send this guy to go dock
We're
with
on
the
the way,
flathead.
Commander.
Awaiting orders,
This
Commander.
guy's also headed their way, so
Moving
just
out,
gotta decide which
Commander.
one's gonna win here. Or I could send the...
We're underway,
this guy up to
Commander.
check that one out. Oh, no, that's the one we just checked out. Never mind. We
Moving
can
out,
actually... that
Commander.
little blue icon means we've actually looked at it before, so we can see its inventory, I think. Or maybe not. I guess it just means we've looted it already. Doesn't tell us what's currently in there, though.
Send your traffic. Course laid in.
Standing by. Aye, stop it. Moving.
We're ready when you are, Commander.
A couple missiles here and there.
Understood. We'll
Missile
hold our
supply
position. Is running low. Aye, Commander. Moving out.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
Standing by.
Receive.
Standing by.
Standing by.
Okay. Nothing here, nothing here. An interesting thing, this flagship actually has extra ammo that only the light cruiser can use. We can't dock our ships to each other directly for some stupid reason, so what we could do is use one of these
We're running out of missiles.
ships as an ammo depot.
Course laid in.
Standing by.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Still nothing.
Holding position, Commander. Missile stores are low. We're underway, Commander.
We're ready whenever you are. Forming up.
We're ready when you are, Commander. We're on our way.
Standing by. Aye, aye, forming on guide.
Send your traffic.
Let me check if we can get anything more off of this guy.
Send traffic. Aye, aye, proceeding.
Receiving.
We're reading you. Repositioning. Orders. Course laid in. Repositioning.
Send your traffic.
It occurs to me I shouldn't marshal my entire fleet
Standing
next to
by.
one of these derelicts in case it blows up. Why don't I move my guys up here? That's like CPU throttling. It's not quite able to go at 4x because of the frame rate. That's what this little indicator up here is, in case you're wondering. All right, I think we're going to wrap up the recording here. I'll probably spend some time off stream shuffling ammo around. I want to say thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to follow if you're watching on Twitch or subscribe. It's free if you're watching on YouTube. Cannonball and Used Cars for Cheap. Thank you both for hanging out and chatting on my stream. And I will see you next time.